Hey guys, what's up? And today we're going to be going over these guidelines. We're going to be seeing whether or not Kings On is still worth going to. So with that being said, let's get into the first one. There's a new online reservation system. Now, out of all of these, this is the one that could least affect the park so far, in my opinion. I haven't seen all of them, but from the ones I know, I think this is the one that could least affect the park. And this one I'm not too worried about. Pre-visit health screening, and it has to be 24 hours prior to admission. Now, what they mean by this decides if this is super bad or just kind of annoying, like something in the way. And I hope it's like a survey or something you have to take on the website when you're doing your reservations, and you don't actually have to go there and let them do a health scanning on you, because that could make wait times incredibly way too long. So let's get to the third one. A touchless temperature screening prior to entering the facilities for guests and associates. That's just obvious. That was going to happen regardless. You knew that was coming, so there's not much I can say there. Everyone knew that was coming up. Requirement for all guests and associates to vendors to wear a mask. Now, this is the one thing that everyone's complaining about. If I'm not mistaken, there's a petition with over 1,000 signatures to get the mask removed from the mandated section of these guidelines. And I cannot agree more. Can you imagine how terrible it will be in that hot sun in Ohio with a mask on? Yet alone, I've watched multiple coaster enthusiasts try to ride roller coasters with masks on, and it doesn't ever turn out well. They're flying off. They're not staying up if they don't fly off. And I'm not trying to say this isn't gonna work, because I'm not a health expert. From what I'm hearing, masks really don't do nothing if you're outside. So that's another thing that I'm kind of confused about. Social distancing markers throughout the park, including the queue lines. This is what I've heard most people complaining about besides the mask. And they think that the wait times are going to be crazy long. And they might be. I haven't went yet. No one's went yet. Right? But what I do know is that there's also a capacity that they're doing for the park. So then it wonders, how many people are they going to let in? And that could also affect how long the ride lines actually become. So where are we? Limited guest and associate contact. That's kind of self-explanatory. Don't really need to go over that one. Additional deep cleaning and sanitizing of restrooms, dining facilities, and other busy areas. Now, this is where I feel bad for the workers, because this is going to get really, really tedious. From what I know, they have to clean down every cart, every ride. That just seems very tedious. But it is what it is. You signed up for it, so you really can't feel too bad for the workers. It is something that they probably didn't know they'd have to do, but they know now, and they are always open to quit. But you do got to kind of feel bad for them. Additional hand sanitizing stations. That's actually a good move. Most of these are good moves, but maybe a little overkill. But the additional hand sanitizing, that's not overkill at all. That's just common sense that we're going to put that. And this is the one that really is taking me back personally. That's the capacity management throughout the park. Now, in the walkways, right? The walkways is what I'm confused about, because there's no way that they can mandate that unless they put it like a capacity. All right, we're going to skip that word. Anyways, if they put a capacity of like 200 people, maybe they could do it. But how many people are they going to allow in the park? That's the big thing, because I get that the reservation system is there, so it's not as bad as people told in the beginning, where you'd go all the way out there and then you get turned around and you have to go all the way back because it's full. No, there's a reservation system. You know if it's going to be full. That's why you have to register the whole day before. But how many people exactly are they letting in? And we'll find that out in the next upcoming weeks. With that being said, is this park worth going to still? I would say as of right now, no, not unless you're a huge fan, because all these guidelines are going to restrict the fun. If you're just a casual person who likes to go and ride a coaster too, I would not recommend it. Especially if you don't have season passes, I would not recommend getting tickets until some of these rules are lifted, because this is just not looking like a fun place to be right now. And that can all change. I personally probably will be going, but that's because I'm a huge fan. And we'll just go and film and see how things go, and I'll bring it back to y'all and let you guys know if it's really worth going to. So yeah, the title for this video has just been answered. Is Kings Island still worth going to? I would say no for a casual fan. Die Hard, it's up to you.